Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
You good?
I'm so lonely.
And your kids are like useless.
I know. Like, I'm not actually alone, but like also because Tepno is on tour for a month. He's playing right now, actually, like a show right now.
Does he ever do live? Like he sets up his phone on Instagram on the side?
No,
Like,
never.
You should do that.
Then you have to have someone like watch it because you can't watch
someone
it
comes
and
up and
perform.
takes
Like,
your
what are you gonna
phone.
do? You're in the middle of a set, you know. But,
Stop that guy! He's taking my phone. And then you can make like a remix of it. Chicka chicka. Taking my
That
phone.
guy, he's taking my phone.
I'll tell Chris to get right on it.
Yeah.
Jessica, what are you drinking tonight?
Well, like I said, since I'm alone, I'm just drinking Diet Coke tonight.
Virgin Coke and rum.
Yes, and not even on the rocks because I have no ice.
Just right from the can, raw dogging.
Yeah, I'm raw dogging my Diet Coke.
Just going in raw. Sonia, what are you drinking?
Just water, because I have to work in the morning.
God,
we're party animals, yes.
I'm drinking my Black Fly watermelon mixed with my green iced tea because David's off, so that means I'm off duty.
Disgusting. Watermelon and iced tea?
It's good. What do you think twisted tea is? It's all different flavors of iced tea.
Snapple? I never could get behind Snapple. You guys remember Snapple?
I don't like iced tea to begin with, so I've always been out.
So. No, green tea, I can't. I only original brisk lemon. That's the only iced tea I can drink.
Nest tea is the best out of the iced teas.
Remember, like, the commercial
We're
was, like,
start a war.
I know, Mickey Rooney, and it was like claymation Mickey Rooney. He's like,
I remember
Nobel or some bullshit like that. Yeah. Nip Lipton, not Lipton.
Can you say Nip Lipton? I was like a Nip Lipton. Okay.
I don't know. See, I'm so tired. I don't need a drink. Oh man. Okay.
Well, Don's here to party, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that's right. Domry's here to have a good time. She does not care if anybody's joining her.
Yeah, no. Okay, how many times has Jessica partied by herself? You know, I don't know.
What are you saying?
How many times?
What I'm saying is, you don't care. I don't care.
Fair.
Okay. All right. The topic. That's what we're doing. Okay.
Sometimes it's a question.
Sometimes it is a question. It is a question. Usually the questions. All questions.
Our topics.
Let me talk, Domry. Holy shit. Maybe you shouldn't drink so much.
Listen, I'm a lush.
Oh, man, my face hurts already.
Granted you 3 wishes right now, like this second, what would you wish for? And the word is member. I don't know how that's going to come up. All right, let's do some rules. No more wishes. Okay? You can't we're not going to have it all the wishes.
No unlimited wishes.
It has to be real life stuff. As real life as you can get it, because genies aren't real.
Yeah, like you can't have a celebrity as a husband. We get it. Okay.
That could be real life. Jessica just has to pimp out Chris some more, and then celebrity, and then there.
No, you know that trick where it's like I can turn this paper clip into a car, and the one person takes the paper clip and just gets a piece of paper for it, and they trade, and then you just keep trading up slightly until eventually they get a car. It was like a story that had a moral. Anyway, it's a real it's a story. I was gonna say I could just do that with Chris, where I just slightly go up more celebrity,
the celebrity ladder.
Yeah, until eventually I trade my paperclip for I trade all the way up.
Celebrity?
Yeah,
what did you trade up for?
I don't know. I don't even know what constitutes a celebrity nowadays. So I get confused.
One of the Kardashians, I think, is it. Like that's it.
No,
Seems to be top tier. That's all I hear about. All I hear about is the Kardashians. Nothing else in life. I don't even watch them, and I hear about them. They're everywhere.
Half like so many politicians now could constitute celebrities.
Ugh.
So it's like, I always call my husband a celebrity, even though like we don't feel like most people have no idea who he is, but he still has 1 million monthly listeners. So that's 1 million people that knows who he is, which is like a lot.
That's like a celebrity status. You're
right
there.
But that's like, the thing is, like, there's so many celebrities that we don't know.
That's like B-list celebrity. 1 million, I think.
Yeah.
1 million's a lot of people.
It wasn't there a whole show with D-list celebrities? And like Vern Troyer was on there.
Like The House?
Like
The Good Life or something?
Yeah. Anyways.
I don't know.
What were we talking about?
Three wishes.
But like
wishes.
Real life, like it can't be like, oh, I want to take care of world hunger. You'd have to, how would you do it? How would the genie accomplish this?
Yeah, so it has to be specific.
Yeah, you can't make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
Got it. Is that all the rules?
And no more wishes. No more wishes.
Okay.
I'm just making it as we go, and I think I don't want to make any more rules. So that's
it. we're just doing it. Okay. My first wish would be a fucking babysitter that can watch my children.
That's a good wish.
Like one that my children aren't afraid of because they're afraid of all people. And that can handle all my kids' needs and can watch my cats and give my cat his insulin. That would be good too.
So just an overall caregiver.
Yeah, I would like one of those. Yes. So that me and my husband can go on a fucking date. Like that would be.
Me and Dave were literally
fantastic.
talking about this because he's like, we're trying to plan like the weekend, like to do things. So I'm like, let's go do something with the kids. He's like, how about we do something with just me and you? And I'm like, that would be great. However, the problem is having someone watch Caleb. So we have to figure out a time when Annie feels comfortable enough to watch Caleb. Other than that, we have no one. Like, not a single person. And then, like, other parents we know have kids on the spectrum. So it'd be hard for them to watch Caleb with having their own kids. Like, it's not easy.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. That's my first wish. What is your guys' first wish?
My first wish is the lottery is 55 million this Friday, and I already bought a ticket. So my wish is to win. And then I can do so much things like build a farm, like a big scale farm, and like have like pay like employees and stuff, but then give all the food away for free. Like you'd come up, you get like a little basket of food. Like that's
yeah.
And all energy.
This is so nice and giving and sweet.
Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I will do a lot of cocaine just to make up for it.
Okay.
So like, blow off all the strippers.
Okay.
Stop. You're saying what my second wish is. Okay. No, and it's not what you think. I wish my body was impervious to the damage I do to it.
Oh.
And what I mean by that is like I could drink myself silly and my liver is okay. My liver is just extra efficient. I feel like this can be done. Like on a metabolic level. He's just making it. So he would add more of the enzyme we already have in our stomachs that breaks down alcohol. So he could add more of that to my stomach, which will help dilute the alcohol before it even reaches my liver. And then he'll like high efficiency my kidneys and my liver and stuff so that they're very good at filtrating. So they're not getting damaged by the constant consumption.
Then you'll never get drunk.
It'll get in my bloodstream. I'll just be able to drink a lot. It's good. We'll figure it out. Me and the genie will talk it through.
Science. You guys will talk science.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe a little trial and error. Maybe we'll do a whole thesis on it. What can I do? Maybe I'll just inject it right into my veins. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But either way, I would love my body to not feel the pain like
afterwards.
And this is not just alcohol. This is like food.
Oh yeah.
right? Like, I would love to be able to just, eat whatever and not feel the consequences. And also, I don't want to like gain a bunch of weight or lose a bunch of weight based on like what I'm doing. I'd like to be very stagnant in my body.
Just stay the same.
Yeah, like that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you want to hear mine?
Yeah.
Mine's pretty sad. So, like, it's a selfish, and it's going to hurt a lot of people, but that's okay. I hope that because of interest rates going so high with the banks, that we have the hugest house market crash of like ever, and then houses are so dirt cheap I can finally afford like a decent house. That is my wish.
But most of those people affected would be landlords.
Yeah, I was gonna say most of the people
be okay.
Airbnbs, landlords, of like you're fucking over the right people. So I like it.
Yeah, like I'm fucking over a lot of people, right? Because interest rates, and then like people aren't going to be able to pay their like interest rates on their mortgages, and like a lot of people are going to lose their homes a lot. And I'm okay with that because eventually I'll get my home. So that's all that matters.
But then they can just buy those homes back.
Yeah.
Like they'll have the money.
Yeah, but no one will have, I don't know. It just like.
It's not individual it's not a lot of individual homeowners that will be losing their house. Mm-hmm. Some of them will, but not a lot. It's mostly corporations that own housing. Landlords that own multiple houses, so they'll have to sell property their second, third home. Airbnbs, like the Airbnb.
Oh yeah, I want Airbnb to take a huge tank. Huge. I want like the biggest dump on Airbnb.
Like Airbnb was such a good idea too. I think
it was.
Like it was a band-aid solution. It was supposed to be cheaper than hotels because you had to put extra effort in staying there. You didn't get the same upkeep as hotels, and then they just like ruined it, and now it's more expensive.
Yeah, because they got mansions now. Like people were like getting their mansions as Airbnbs, and they're like 12 to 16 people can share this for $3,000 a night, and I'm like, fuck. That's crazy.
When I went to New Brunswick to visit Sonia, I looked at Airbnbs first, and it was cheaper for me to get a hotel for a week than it was to get an Airbnb where I had a room in someone's house. Like a room. Everything else was communal. So, yeah. It was ridiculous because it wasn't fancy. It's like Airbnbs were supposed to be the alternative. Same with Uber. Like it was supposed to be cheaper. I guess I don't even know if Uber's cheaper anymore, but it was just like supposed to be these cheap alternatives that ended up not being because people take advantage.
Yeah.
You can like wish for a lot of pass that Airbnbs everywhere are no longer legal.
Yeah.
And so like what the genie would do, he would do all the work for you of like campaigning and meeting with all the other politicians and going to meetings and then getting bills written and voted on. So he would do all the heavy lifting, and then the Airbnbs would
go away.
Yeah. They'll probably help people find housing too.
Probably.
Yeah. What else would be another one of my wishes?
I got one, and this is for all of us. I'd wish that our like podcast actually took off, and we could just like live off this money that we're raking in. We're not right now, but like that's the wish, and that's real life. That could happen.
Yeah,
the genie can like push us out in I don't know, get some Canadian grant or something and get all that marketing.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
okay. I'm like, there's a store.
Yeah, no, there's one coming our way too, actually.
Like it's been nonstop rain, but it's been like the hottest summer I've ever had. Mm-hmm. Like because of all the fires and stuff, like it's just so smoggy and humid, and and the humidity adds like heat. And when you have asthma, humidity is a bitch. It's been absolutely horrible.
Yep.
Well, going off that genie enacting laws thing, then we can wish that he enacts laws to fix the climate crisis.
You know what's happening in New Brunswick right now? Okay, so the federal government was like, okay, we need to help cut costs for emissions. The gas that you guys are doing isn't very green, like for the oil companies. So for gas, the gas stations need to pay an extra 9 cents.
Yes.
All of Canada.
Yes.
New Brunswick is making the patrons pay the 9 cents, and they're starting it right now, and they're just giving it to like the Irving brothers family. Like these fucking people own half of Canada. Like it's insane. But yeah, so that's what happens when the conservative government is in charge of such a small province. Is they get to do what they want.
But they're gonna let Trudeau. They're gonna say
then
like
everybody's all ready. Like, oh no, like, you know, whatever name
it's Trudeau's fault because he wanted the 9 cents and blah blah blah. Who cares that it's the provincial government that's like, well, no, I'm telling you guys to pay it instead of them making the gas companies. No, it's not their fault.
Yeah, no, it's yeah. So they're making the province is like, put it in your costs and make your patrons pay it. It's
so gross. Like, well, the big thing with conservative governments is they always just prioritize privatization and private companies over the public. And then conservative voters are too dumb to fucking realize.
What I don't understand is though, like, New Brunswick is so fucking poor. Like you know all these people don't have money, and you know there's no relief. Like there's this, I'm just so dumbfounded that who are you getting money from? Like, obviously people are going to get gas, but like, it's the businesses with the money. Isn't that who you want the money from? Not the people
that's their buddies.
Are going to start driving less.
No, because that's who endorses them, right? Why would they charge them when they endorse them?
Well, that's the thing. They get money from these companies just privately in their own pockets.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why they're selling off like our public highways here and selling off, you know, our farmland.
My god,
yeah. And like and it tracks like poor people, like as bad as it is, it's like poor areas tend to vote more conservative, like in a rural areas. It's the same with the southern states, right? Like they're all Republican, but it's like they're all poor.
Yeah, you want social services and stuff. It's just like Kyle like loves the Leafs. Like they haven't won anything since 1967. They're not doing anything for you, but he still has that like, yeah, my favorite team. Regardless of any background information on who's the best players, that's it. That's my favorite team. So I find that if you know somebody who's like, oh, the conservatives, and conservatives I find are the loudest with their views.
They're the loyalist, like, right? They don't care.
There's Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan?
Yep. Yeah, what are those football team?
Oh, the rough. Wait, like, oh, you mean?
No idea.
Yeah, anyway.
NHL or at like
CFL. They're known as like really intense, a really intense riot, whatever. So like that's what conservative loyalists are, I notice, is that like you don't need to know their platform. You just heard that somebody would excitedly say conservative is great, so now you think conservative is great. So
it's because it's also ingrained in them from like their grandpapa and their like
that's what it is. Like it's generational, and like the conservatives is the loudest, so that's the information.
And it's also and like I hate to say this, it's mostly the uneducated. Whether they're rich or poor, they're still uneducated. And it's mostly them that vote for conservative.
Yeah, well, it's because what's the first thing conservatives do?
They cut education.
They cut the education budget. Yeah. That's why creationism is still taught in Southern American schools.
Yeah. Dumb people don't fight back.
Exactly. Right? Dumb people, uneducated people are scared. And what do you do with fear, right? You feed it. And like, how do you feed it? With like, it just, it's a circle.
You know what would help them? Free therapy.
Where are we getting the money for that, Sonia? Like, that's what they would say. Like,
I know, but that would help them so much.
Therapy, education, healthcare. I mean, we gotta like poor areas also tend to be like the ones where they don't have clean water, or they don't have they're breathing in so much toxins, or there's a history of lead. Like a lot of these things in those poor areas as well. So it's like it's such a systemic
they
problem.
Keep them down. That's what they do. They just keep them down.
It would take. I want the genie to somehow fast track the moving of the Overton window more left, to where like conservatism is like we should charge for housing again when like we already have free housing. Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah,
or like we're really left, Yeah.
Or like the genie can start our dictatorship. Like he can put us in government, and where we would stay for 100 years. That way, that's the only way we can get rid of all of the system we're in now. And then, so force living a certain way, taking care of everybody. And then in 100 years, we can start democracy again.
Woohoo!
On a council.
Mass cultural shift. I like
that's right. I don't care about your free will anymore.
You're getting this free healthcare and you're gonna like it, okay? You eat this food you didn't pay for and live in this house that you don't have to pay for. Enjoy your water.
Enjoy your internet.
Yeah.
Fiber optic for everybody.
This genie's going to be hard at work. He's
so busy because he can't poof it, right? He has to work really hard to make it happen. He has like all the stats. Like he like rolled 20s on everything, but he still needs to put in the effort. Oh, poor genie. He's going to have to start a genie factory.
How are you imagining this genie?
Blue, like Williams genie, like a lad childhood. Yeah, the cartoon too. Like he's not in flesh and blood. He sings his songs. Yeah,
I was imagining the same. I just wasn't sure.
I was imagining a female, like I Am Genie, or what's her name? Like, yeah, that's what I was picturing.
Genie. Her name's Genie. I don't think she ever has another name.
TV show is like I Am Genie or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah, because she's Genie.
Yeah. Isn't her name just Genie?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I'm going to my palace. Now I'm going to check.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it was her name.
Oh, because I would assume she's like, I am Genie.
No, but that's Genie. Like her title. I don't know.
Well, Genie isn't spelt like Genie. It's spelt like Genie. So it's Jeannie. So her name is just Genie. Like she doesn't get her real name.
Genie.
Genie the Genie. Yeah.
You can tell the writers really developed female characters in this time period.
Yeah, I was picturing long blonde hair and like boobs out to here, That's what I was picturing.
You see boobs out to here, but they were all like a size 00, so like everyone was
like their boobs were so like up in their chin, like
they're padding. I love padding.
Yeah, lots of padding.
Yeah, it was a lot of padding. I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying that they were up in her face. The fake boobies were up in her face.
Listen, if you had tape, yours would be in your face too.
I know. I need more than tape now. Like I need more than tape. Tape won't hold them up.
I don't know how to do it with the tape because it's like I don't know if I just have like extra skin.
It has to be like under, and then you have to like
just like gets all like.
No, you don't start at the top. You push at the bottom.
Pull up, then it just gets like I don't know,
but there's a crease. Okay, so I've done it, and like you have to go through the side under, then like up,
like a corset.
There's still a crease.
It's like a corset. You gotta or like a bra.
No, it's not like a bra, because like it like kind of like goes from like the under boob but to the side and like up, and then it kind of pushes them together but like a little up. That's it.
Yeah, but I have the joy of having way smaller boobs. I can still tape mine. Sorry.
Yeah, I can't. Like I get a crease, like you can see the skin folding itself, and I'm like, that's gross.
I like had that when I used like the the see-through tape, the size of like it has a nipple cover kind of thing.
Oh, the nipple cover one, yeah.
And like you put it over your nipple and you kind of like put your
lift it,
on
like-
your shoulder. It like just folds your boob in half. It looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, it just there's no meat goes with it. It just pulls your skin up.
And it's it's right there. It's like
Yeah, so like you still have like the muscle part.
Do you ever want to know what your nipple would look like on your collarbone?
Yeah, use those. Yeah, you just pull the skin up. You're not pulling any meat up. Like, and like when you've had kids, like it's mostly skin. So like it's just like, oh, okay, I can like hold it up to here, and then like boob's still down here. It's horrible.
I know. I always constantly was like, Chris, you still like my boobs, right? I know they're
reassurance.
I know they're changing, but you still like them, right? Like they're still boobs.
Yeah, it's crazy. Kyle always knows where my nipples are. Like they're always changing, and he knows exactly to quickly go boop. Like he just whenever I walk by, he like pinches it.
Yeah,
and like they've changed drastically, and he can't fucking remember what I asked him to do this morning, but he can remember where my nipple has gone to. I guess selective learning. That's autism. Fuck. Oh.
You're like sleeping, and he has like a ruler and a compass.
measuring.
He's spending hours just practicing.
His hand-eye coordination is perfect. He's like
mapping the stars.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he's a good goalie. It's good.
Yeah.
He's autism. How many wishes have we done?
I don't know, like 8.
All of them.
We're not wishing for more wishes. We're just gonna throw wishes at him and see what sticks.
Right. Like, hey, this is part of the other wish I just did. This is continuing.
This is point B/2A. Like,
yeah.
These are
the addendum. Yeah.
This is how we're going to accomplish the end wish. So this is just me building it up a ladder of wishes.
We found a loophole.
As long as it like attaches to the following wish, it counts as the same wish.
I know what wish I want.
Oh, what?
I want a self-driving car, so I don't have to learn to get my license, and that I can drive, but not drive.
You could just have a driver.
I can't. No, that wouldn't be realistic because I'd have to like buy one or use Dave. No, the whole point is that I do it myself.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't do it. So I want a self-efficient driving car.
Have you seen the show Upload?
No,
on Amazon.
I haven't, but I've heard of it.
I've heard of it. Yeah, but I haven't.
The guy gets in a bad accident in his self-driving car because somebody put a virus in it and killed him.
Okay, yeah, there's going to be issues, obviously.
I wish for a more robust public transit system where there's buses every 10 minutes constantly going. You can get anywhere in a city via public transit.
Doesn't the King bus every 3 minutes?
That is the B line, and it comes every 7 minutes.
And it doesn't stop on, like it's a B line.
It's only one street, and, doesn't help the mountain.
No, the one King. The one King's every 3 minutes.
1A King. It's the 1A.
2 Barton is also every 3 minutes.
And it's the B line. No. Well, no, because it skips every other stop. Yeah, but no. It's
to get anywhere in Hamilton, it's 2 buses. You're looking at
least.
Yeah,
2 buses.
I'm saying something that actually makes sense. Because where we have this amazing public transport budget where we can have light rail and we can have buses and we can have trains going, to everywhere. So we can all just train.
More bike paths, more
bike paths, a lot. Yeah, walkable cities.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cities. Those things would be great actually.
I want to decenter cars.
Yeah.
Individual transport. I want to decenter it. I don't want it to be the main focus of our city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of these wishes are part of our main wish of wanting a better world.
That's right. Better world. Domri doesn't have to stress. That's a better world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we got all these things. We're dictators. You know?
Yeah.
It's just part of the better world.
The better world. We're scary. Like, where does it go from like, oh, like good intentions and then like scary people? Like, where is the fine line of like?
I'm against capital punishment, so I don't think we should kill anyone.
Yeah,
no.
Except the billionaires. The billionaires, I'll let the public vote.
Oh, I have a solution to that where we don't have to kill anybody. We just
kill
equal
themselves.
out all the money. No matter, like, everybody has, we start
Yeah,
off
but
with
there's still
Monopoly. You start off with
people.
the same amount.
I feel like the billionaires should serve some repercussion for all like the lives they killed. So at the very least, we should like restructure the prison system because there's so many people in prison that shouldn't be in prison, and then make like just a billionaire prison.
Okay.
We can make it a nice billionaire prison. Like they'll still have tennis and they just can't do anything. They can't have yachts and stuff like that. They're just stuck in this building. So they can feel what it's like to be in the working class, you know?
But yes, we have to earn things.
This is like 20 people. Like it's like the billionaires, you know?
It's one,
No,
one
I want
building.
them to have to earn things. I want them to have to work to earn their commissary and all that crap. They want their
Toothpaste.
milk, they have to earn it.
They have to like walk on a treadmill making electricity for an hour,
Yeah.
and then they get toothpaste.
Like I don't want to torture them. Like I just want them to
Well,
just
like
not
torture.
be able to have any, you know, main luxuries. They can still have a TV. They can still whatever. They're
Well, no,
just
but
stuck
they
in
have to
this
earn it.
building. They don't get their freedom.
So I want them to have to earn these things. Like they're there, but they have to earn it.
I
You
want
want
to eat them. This I'm trying to concede to not killing them, but like if it were up
Kill
to
them.
me,
This isn't to kill them. They just have to like work for it. Like they tell us, like if you want something, work for it.
make
Humans
them
are
literally
so
pull
bad.
bootstraps to see if they can pull
Yeah.
themselves up because it's impossible.
Until
You
like
want better job, you better work for it. You need to like get better education. And then like, yeah, that's what I would tell them.
they're in prison, they can have all the fucking books they want.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
free education in prison is, I think, a must. So,
Yes, I
yeah.
agree. But these are the things I'd tell them. I'd be like, earn it. You want it? Earn it. Work for it.
Go work.
What are we gonna do with the dissenters, though? Like the people that are going to be against us at first? Because it's going to take a while before they understand.
We'll build up a wall and we'll just won't let them in.
I would like to hope that over time, as people start receiving, because I feel like it's going to be such a small group at like anyways, but it's also like I feel like they'll be like, oh, they're dirty commies, whatever. But then the moment they have a health crisis and they go to the hospital and aren't in debt for the rest of their lives, that they might change their mind a little
And they
bit.
get care, the proper care, they're not
Proper
just a
care.
number. Yeah.
Yeah, and like they're like, fuck, I don't know, I lost my job. Where are we gonna live? And it's like, oh no, you're fine. You have a house.
Have a house. Yeah.
You're
oh my gosh, look
okay.
at that. Groceries come to your
Whoa.
door.
Like, see, I feel like over
Yeah.
time, maybe it'll start like once people realize it's here to stay and it's like real, that then they'll.
Yeah. We just ask in return you go muck up some stables or do some de-weeding in the big world garden or babysit someone's kid who is de-weeding the world garden, you know, like, or an educator, you know, that's all we ask. We ask that you give back. You just
What's the saying? It's like to each does what does to their ability, to each. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna butcher this whole
yeah, if you can't do something, you can't, but like somebody can always do something, no matter how your abilities, like no matter if you're like cognitive abilities or your physical abilities, everybody has the ability to do something.
Yeah.
Popularized by Karl Marx, from each according to his ability to each according to his need. And that's what communism is supposed to be. It's supposed to be the idea that you do what you can, you get what you need. Like that's
I just tried to think, like, my kids are not So Kara can't work at Walmart, but she can draw and make people happy. So like you could do those kinds of things. You could be like an entertainer and you're still contributing because we need art. We need creativeness. Like it's our human need to need those things. So you could still do things that other people enjoy. And like art isn't always like masterpieces you see. Like art is something somebody did to express themselves regardless of what people think is their skill level. Like we put too much like emphasis on how good somebody has to be at an art. We need to like tone that down a little.
And good is so subjective too, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
No, 100%. And like art is like even things like fucking costumes, logos. Yeah. Like all everything you see every day, ads, for fuck's sakes. Like an artist did it. An artist. They might not have wanted to do that, but they did it.
Right.
Now
like,
imagine what they could do.
Man.
Like imagine what they could do if they didn't have to sell out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The art that could be created.
With a purpose. Like that's the thing. And like so many people have so many talents that they save as hobbies because they can't make money off of it. And it's like, imagine how much time you could put towards this thing if like all of your basic needs were met, especially because you have such a passion and a talent for it. And I feel like most people do the like, who's going to clean the toilets question.
There's tons of people who love cleaning toilets.
Also, in Japan, the CEOs like literally clean the toilets. Like bosses clean the toilets there. It's a sign of like respect. It's their business. They do that. So like someone will clean the toilets if it's something they want enough.
And there's no stigma against class, right? If you're someone who cleans the toilets, you're below everyone. Like that, once you get rid of that, more people won't feel so ashamed to do that, So it's things will happen. Things will get done. We'll have garbage days because we are not getting bears. That's not happening.
No, we will. If we lose to bears, then fine. I'll finally admit capitalism is the best economic system. If our dictatorship loses to bears.
That's right. If we lose to bears.
Because holy fuck. Like, how dumb do you have to be like, I don't want a government telling me what to do with my garbage. And then you lose to bears.
It's pathetic. I just couldn't. They need to make that a TV series. Netflix, if you're listening, please make this a TV show we could watch.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah, like, instead of like sad, tragic stories like Cocaine Bear, I want a happy, fun story about the bears taking over a town of idiots.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it's what happens if oh my god, I can't talk today. Idiocracy is real. This is the direction we're going into.
Oh my gosh, I just imagine the bears running for city council. Like you think they're getting overrun with bears because of like the garbage problem, but really it's just the bears are campaigning better. Yeah. Anyways.
More fake meat available. Less cows, like live cows, and more like that Beyond Meat or whatever.
Yeah.
The genie can make that happen because it's not going to cost money. We just need a factory and science.
The genie could probably find the like perfect recipe too.
It still tastes pretty good, but there's room for improvement.
There's always room for improvement.
Always,
yeah. So the genie would know like just precisely, and like if we can find a way to produce it enough, at least until our dictatorship gets going, that it's cheaper than the current meat substitutes. Because holy hell, like at this point,
it's
I might as well just buy a cow.
Right? Yeah, a whole fucking cow. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Like the cost of meat is going up, and then like Beyond Meat's going up. How it's fake. It's not real.
Vegetables is supposed to be
vegetables are going up so ridiculous. It's insane.
Can we talk about our like Band-Aid money we got? Like fuck, like the food.
I didn't qualify.
Studies. Oh, you didn't qualify?
Yeah, neither did we.
Well, you had to be poor. Sorry. So it's like nothing for like the amount you spend on groceries. It wasn't even a week's worth of groceries, I guess.
And it's just going to the corporations.
That's what I mean. The
inflation.
government is just funneling more money to the corporations. That's it. You're just going middleman. You could have just thrown it at them. Like, that's it. Like, here you go, like fucking dollar bills. Have them like twerk for you, and like that's it. You could have.
It's like one bag of groceries, easy $100. And I'm like, what did I buy?
Every time I get to the register, I'm like, I know it's going to be expensive. And then they're like, $250. I was like, I could carry this all out in my arms. Like this, I should not. I should be a basket.
Like a whole cart used to be $100.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Back in the day, you could go to Price Choppers. It was like an orange store.
Yep.
And like $250, whole fucking buggy full.
Yep.
Things are falling off. You gotta like, you know, the good old days.
Bag of pasta was like 30 cents. Do you
Big
remember
ass
that?
fucking bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's like if my buggy starts to get even a little full, I'm like, oh no. Like,
Right,
slow down. Slow down.
This is too much.
As soon
Really
as I go to
think about
Costco,
this next purchase.
as soon as I go to Costco and it hits that certain line of that buggy, I'm like, shit, we're at like the $600. We need to calm down. Like it takes nothing, and your grocery bill just skyrockets.
Costco's another one that like it tricks you. They're like, oh, I'm saving so much money.
Yeah.
But you're not. It's convenience that everything is like together. So
Sometimes you
their
are saving
chicken
money.
is still, like their cooked chicken is cheap.
Yeah.
Everything else, no.
And they're
Their
like,
meat is completely like ridiculous
Yeah.
now. I feel like a lot of their like regular deals, regular like stuff is still like you're saving a little bit, especially when they're on sale. But their meat, their prepared meals, like a lot of like those things are like ridiculous. Like we don't even. I mean, I haven't even been in Costco in a while.
That's why and that's why you would save before, and then you would get all the bulk items because it's there.
Yeah.
But you would save on some produce, some meats and stuff. But you're not doing that anymore.
no.
We didn't even like redo our Costco card this year. Although, like, if you eat our brownies, my weed brownies, the secret ingredient is that it's Costco boxed mix.
Yeah.
We just
But I
changed it
still
up
have
a
a
little.
Costco membership, so if you need me to get you brownie mix,
I
just
do.
let me know.
I'll just like use your number online and just get it shipped to my house.
Yeah, you can do that. I'll give you my number.
Okay, that's good. After this, so,
Jessica, do you want my number too? Like,
I got my
people like
in-laws.
buy my stuff here. So like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to buy. Well, I need to buy more weed. Not buy more weed. I need to actually grow. I've been too busy growing real food that I haven't.
How dare you?
I
Where
know.
are your priorities?
I'm like, oh, we're gonna run out of weed. the whole, oh my god, you know how fucking expensive it is to buy that shit. So it's $5 a chocolate bar, and it takes me like 2 fucking chocolate bars to even get high. Like that's such a ripoff, and that's on sale. That's like if you buy them on sale. Like it's.
That's why I always wait, and then I buy bulk from you and just freeze them. Because
you have a good store near you, right? You have like a really good.
It's
quality
decent. I mean, it's still
food.
pricey, but it's it's decent, and they sell like other things sometimes.
Yeah, I can only do brownies, so like it's like there, it's good. Like but like here, it's. I just hate buying weed from the government because I feel like they're just taking more of my money.
Well, especially because there's still people in jail on marijuana-related crimes.
Right?
Yeah.
Why are they released? It's legal. It doesn't make sense.
So they're taking drug money that they have people arrested for taking. So
yeah, I don't like getting weed from the government because they're hypocrites.
yes.
So, if you like weed, I got some. When I grow more.
That's the
like,
one thing we
wait.
don't have to ask our genie for is weed because we got Sonia.
We got you. Maybe better crops, like more like the genie would know, like he's friends with Snoop Dogg and he knows exactly what I need to do to get better crops. Like
He'll just invite Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg come and set
Snoop
it up
Dogg
for
is
you.
my friend.
Yeah.
Yes, the genie, because like we could just get high all the time and be smart about it and like create things.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just imagined like a rap song between like Sonya and Snoop Dogg. Like that'd be so good.
Sonya's replacing Martha Stewart. Like
I
that's
like
no longer
women,
Snoop Dogg's
so
best
it's
friend.
fine.
Oh yeah, for your like so for our listeners, Sonya is eventually gonna be having like a cookbook and stuff out. So then it can be like Snoop Dogg on there as well.
Oh, like I could just put his face on it.
Yeah, just for marketing.
Like we were supposed to work on that this summer, but I don't know if you guys know this, but I got a job.
Yeah.
And it's been crazy. I'm gonna have to ask for less hours. Like I feel bad. I shouldn't. That's just caregiver guilt. Where there's less workers when I can't. There's like no workers, so that's why I've been working so much. Is like I just feel bad that these people wouldn't get the care that they need because there's not enough workers. So again, that's not my problem. I need to get over that. That's the agency's problem for getting more clients when they don't have the
staff
staffing, right? And you pay the staff you have so fucking low, even though the government's forcing them to like give a pay increase. It's still bottom tier for the type of job. Like it's like going to be $20 an hour, which is like super low. Other agencies pay at least $5 more. So like
that's insane.
Yeah, but they were desperately hiring, and I was like, I need a job, so it worked out for me.
Well, and like that's the issue with like so many jobs. They like are always chronically understaffed.
Yeah,
like I don't think I've ever worked a job that wasn't.
No.
Like I've worked a lot of jobs. I don't think there's ever been one that wasn't understaffed, actually. And I've worked at hospitals.
Hospitals are always understaffed.
I know, it's terrible.
How many times I've taken my kid to a hospital and like it took hours and they're just like, yeah, we only got one doctor on the floor right now, and I'm like, there's like 300 people in this room. What are you talking about? You only have one doctor on the floor.
I was a cleaner. Can you imagine the cleaning in the hospital is understaffed? The cleaning, like everyone's like, hospitals are so antiseptic. It's like,
I don't know. I walked into a hospital and gotten sick. Like I get sick more walking into a hospital.
More like the aging population does not want to stay at hospitals because you go for a hip replacement and you die of an infection.
Yeah,
like. Hospitals are so fucking dirty. People are like, you know what? I don't want that operation. I'll see what happens when I'm at home. Well, just, and like a lot of like things happen because they're like, I gotta save this person's life. But that person's probably like, nope, I should have got a DNR. Like that's
that's what happened with my mom. She went in, she was sick, obviously. She went in because she had emphysema. And they diagnosed her there. I mean, they diagnosed her with a lot of stuff there. And like, but what had happened is that she picked up a virus while in the hospital and it ended her. Because like her immune system was already shit, right? Mm-hmm. Because she had pneumonia while she had emphysema. So like she was already going downhill. And then she picked up whatever this virus was, and that was endgame for her. And like she could have lived maybe another 5 years. I don't know. But nope, because she went into that hospital, picked up another virus, it killed her. And it happens so much.
Yeah, also neglect. I don't know if it was on purpose, but my mom went in for COVID. And that night, somehow her oxygen stopped and she became brain dead. So, like, that's because a hospital is understaffed. Mm-hmm. It's disgusting. It's horrible.
Well, that's the same hospital, right? Like that my mom
don't go to the general, you guys. If you don't get anything done, don't go to the general.
Well, I'm from Belleville. We have one hospital there. Like there's one hospital, so you have no option besides like maybe a clinic. And like there was a story just a few years ago where a nurse dropped a baby and they didn't tell the parents for like 4 hours. Now, from what they said, there was no damage done. The nurse was reprimanded but not ultimately suspended. Apparently what happened was the nurse fell asleep while holding the baby.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, you know, what does that say to our current hospital system? And it's like, it's such an easy fix. Like, provide free schooling, pay them, you know, don't let medical care be privatized where they try to like make a profit out of it.
Yeah.
It'll be
Smaller
fine.
shifts. Like, don't give them 12-hour shifts.
Yeah,
Like,
that's ridiculous for a health caregiver role. Like you're putting lives in people's hands and you're like, here, do this for 12 hours.
Yeah. Often no breaks. Like it's it's disgusting. Ugh.
And that includes the cleaning staff. They don't get breaks either.
Yes,
If it's a busy night, they don't.
Nope. That's a lot of jobs. I find that I worked at a hotel 2 days I lasted. They were a lot of newcomers. I probably told the story already on our podcast, but if you guys missed it, recap. And they gave no breaks. They had 8 rooms to clean in their 7-hour shifts. And you were given, this is the time frame, you get 45 minutes per room. And like, people leave hotel rooms fucking disgusting. My first day, my second room, covered in shit. Human shit. Okay? That is not a good first day. Yeah. You don't get any special biohazard material. They're like, here's some rubber gloves. Like it was disgusting. I'm like, I'm throwing everything out. I didn't put anything in the wash. Fucking garbage. Everything went into the garbage. I'm like, I'm not putting this with the other laundry. I was like, they didn't teach me. They're like, just make sure, like, just clean it. And then they're like, oh, you took a long time. It took me 3 hours to clean up all that fucking shit. I used towels. I wasn't using fucking paper towel. Like, it was like, no. And they're like, oh, like, you need to like do faster. You need to work faster. Like, someone had to take over your rooms. I had to.
It's the same cleaning in the hospital, by the way.
Yes,
So it's the exact, and like you're not even supposed to clean up shit in the hospital, but the nurses won't do it, even though it's their job. They're like, "Oh, I'm so busy," and so if you don't clean it, you're the one penalized, not the nurse.
Sorry, there's like, I don't know if you guys know, there's lightning. I'm scared of the lightning.
Yeah. I've been seeing them kind of. Yep.
Oh. Guy, like, and they're supposed to be friendly, but they keep, he's flashing. They're supposed to be friendly, but they keep coming at me.
They like you.
And I don't know where they're going. I got Kyle to like tape all of our like seals around our window, like, so because we have the air conditioning, and they're still finding a way in. I don't know.
It's the new trauma. First it was earwigs, now it's lightning bugs.
But earwigs don't fly in my face. It's okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, what was I? The cleaning. Okay, and then these people are like, and then they're like, all the workers like, oh yeah, we have to work so hard. I was like, you don't have to work that hard. Like, legally, you're allowed breaks. Like, you're supposed to take those breaks. And then the newcomers, so they're like, no. I don't want to lose this job. Like, my family needs the money. So that's unfortunate. So then my second day, they again didn't teach me how to do things. So I'm making a bed and I went to like reach because I'm short with little fucking T-Rex arms. And I like twisted my knee and like I had to go get it looked at. And so my third day I go in, I'm like, okay, I need what does that work? Alternated work, or like I need to work with a partner because I can't bend. Like, I have a note, and the owner of the hotel is like, you knew what you came in for. Like, you know what your job is. If you can't do it, you should just leave. So I just fucking walked out like this. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, no, like, you don't owe these people anything. No. And that was like the most satisfying I quit I've ever done. Like, where I'm like, okay, well, you can go fuck yourself. And like, you're horrible people. And then I just laughed.
I heard someone, so you know quiet quitting, right? Like where people...
I love it. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I heard someone suggest an alternative to quiet quitting, which I kind of like better. And it was work really hard. Make it seem like you are the only employee that's competent, the only employee that can do the job. And then quit.
Have them rely on you.
Yeah, have them rely on you, give you important tasks, and then you quit. And then you quit. That's loud quitting. That's
So I pushed him and I think I accidentally killed him, but he's still flashing. And now I feel
SOS.
now I feel really bad. He's like, he's not moving, but he's flashing. Yeah, no, and I blow, his flashing goes faster. Like I did something wrong. Oh no.
We'll always remember you, lightning bug.
Like a family. He's like, come get me. Come get this
I know,
bitch.
that's what he's doing. That's why they're attacking me. I don't know why.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I did.
Like, I read nowhere. Apparently, like lightning bugs, fireflies are the most peaceful bugs ever. I couldn't find anywhere. Why do they keep like diving towards my face? Like, I couldn't find anything. Oh, here, yeah, give me. I can edit it out.
YouTube exclusive.
I got a baby. Kyle, there's a lightning bug here. I think I accidentally killed it.
Aww.
Did you want to? I don't know if you can see Rocket's head, but his head is like the size of this baby. Like he's just. We're still recording.
That's okay. We can finish this. So we'll just keep talking outro out.
We got distracted with the lightning bug. That's what happened. He ruined it. Genie would make it so the lightning bugs won't bother me anymore. He talk to them, he communicate, he's find out what their beef is, and then we can resolve it.
The ability to communicate with all animals.
Well, yeah, he could be our interpreter.
Yeah.
Because he's a genie. He can flash.
Get a flashlight and you're just communicating with it.
Fuck off. I don't know how to tell you that, but fuck off.
Do we have any more wishes?
No.
That I could keep all the puppies.
Oh no. Just all of the puppies start like a puppy conservatory. I don't know.
Oh my god, they love me so much. I come in from work and they're all like, they get up from their nap and their like tails are wagging and they're all just like, yeah, it's our other mom.
Oh.
And I don't know if I can give them new homes.
Oh no.
It's
a lot of dogs. Yeah.
It is. It's tough.
Think about the vet bills you'd have to pay, Sonia.
The food. You know how expensive to feed them would be? It would be insane.
Is Kyle making you pick up after them? That's what I would do. That would convince you, like, no more.
No, he cleans up because I'm at work all day. So he does like all of the like poo-poo cleaning. But they're pooping a lot outside. So that really helps. Yeah. Because we're trying really hard to have them outside. Like when they go to their new home, they should know to
go outside.
Go outside. Although like their new family will obviously have to teach them, but the more they do learn to go outside, the better.
Yeah.
We start leash training on Monday. So that'll be fun.
All 10 of them. Yeah. You gotta take a good picture of that.
I will.
Social media. Yeah.
It's all together.
Okay. Well, I'm going to thank our VIP Patreon, Stephanie Hurst. Thanks so much, Stephanie. And if you want your name shout out here, you can become a VIP Patreon on our Patreon. Link in the description. And if you're listening to this, definitely check out our unedited video on YouTube, which will be released the Saturday after this episode to see puppies.
The super fluffy, super big. Yeah.
And so we have bonus stuff also on our Patreon that you can get at the lowest tier. So,
Yes. Oh
Yeah,
shit, that was
stuff,
really
so
loud.
much
to my
stuff. We have so much
stuff.
stuff. Come
There's
watch
stuff,
our content.
guys. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, we got a new thing. What's it called? Thread?
Threads?
We're on
Oh
Threads.
yeah, we're on Threads. If you're
It's
on
new,
Threads,
guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on it.
we're on Threads. I'm trying my best. I just learned Twitter, so I
know, me too. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay. My old brain can't like learn new technology, so
No, Kyle's trying to take it. Okay, I'll talk to you guys
Bye.
later.
Bye.